finally have all of our players in, so we will get this first map underway. And of course, the first map is Kafe, so what we just said there is irrelevant for a little while. So we'll get into map number 1 then. WySix versus Supremacy, new versus old guard. So, Blackbeard very quickly picked up by WySix, and Buck again brought out here. So everyone on console right now bringing him to the table. And in WySix situation, they're not bringing the sledge at all. They're bringing Twitch instead. So we'll see how that goes. On defense, Supremacy bringing Valkyrie, I don't think it's going to surprise anyone at all. And other than that, still very, very standard setup. Bring that smoke. Very easy to hold the mining room with him, keeping people locked outside that window and keeping them away from getting into plant. And I suppose, especially now, I mean, it was pretty bad before, but once that plant goes down in the mining room, Blackbeard is basically just going to sit on that window and win the round. So very, very important now more than ever to stop that plant going down. But we will find out quickly. Interesting thing to note here from WySix is they are all spawning in the same location. Very rare you'll see that in this pro level on anything right now. You often see people spawning around at all the different locations of the map. 1, to take out all the outside cameras very quickly. 2, to kill any idiot that's trying to window peek, because that is a suicide mission these days. 3, it gives far better positioning to cover and clear the rest of the map before you start to push the bomb sites. So we'll see if they adjust or change those spawns after or around the drone's phase.
Camera in position.
Camera's going out for Supremacy.
Camera in position.
Checking for drones and making sure they don't see them go down first.
Saibibu.
10 seconds.
Reinforcing trapdoors as he goes.
Secure the floor!
5 seconds left.
Still got 2 left, nothing going outside. Yeah, to be fair, the only place you can really successfully get an outside camera when defending these bomb sites is onto that balcony outside. And to be fair, that is very, very easily killed. Looking now to hide and be in an unpredictable position, but once again, everyone spawning stayed at the park alley for WySix, all from the same direction then. A lot of bullets from 2 different people expended on that camera. Definitely dead.
Really wanted to make sure that guy was down.
But Blackbeard already on this window then, starting to pressure the bombman. I mean, with this spawn and these locations, it does look like that is the entire WySix focus. Got to thermite this wall open for it, but if they get there, it's a pretty strong hole with Blackbeard on these windows. Sangor at the top floor, just about escaped to get away from it as well. Zephyr looks to try and peek and challenge out this Blackbeard on the window, but surprise, surprise, Blackbeard wins. He's very low on health because of it, but winning is complete all the same. And there's a man down on the defensive side. Thermite taken out by Sangor though is a big pick off for him. Trying to send Thermite to pincer in this man is not a smart choice, and now he can continue to smoke the stairs to try and get himself out of safety. And does manage it indeed, so it's a good kill for Supremacy despite losing out on their Jaeger.
Shock drone.
1:30 on the clock though. Still a lot of time for WySix to play with. He's going to try and find out where Smoke ran off to. They do now see him there inside the reading room. Mate and Lagon looking to try and hunt him down and find him. Cautious about doing it. Once again, pepper that camera.
To be thorough.
Taking down Zephyr as he tries to come inside. There's Sangrel re-peeking and failing with the shots. Lagon picking up the killers and attacks. Takes down Atomic inside the bomb site. Bibu dropping down behind them now. He's got Lagon in his sights. The plant's already gone down. He downs 1. Comes in through. Finds the next in the corner. Takes him down as well. Now all he's got to find is Mato. He knows he's in the mining room. Sees him around one corner. Misses the first shot. Still got plenty left in his
just floored him.
Shotgun. And gets nice and close to put him away. Bibu with supreme confidence doesn't even try and go near the diffuser once he knows where Ash is. Hunts her down, gets close, fills her full of lead. So more than enough time.
Perfectly timed flank. There we go.
WySix put so much focus on this B-bomb.
Right.
They didn't care about the rest of the map, and it came back to bite them.
Yeah. Alright, if it's safe enough to start throwing the bomb down, probably best to start looking elsewhere. Because
yes,
means they're gonna come.
got straight behind 2 people. And then, as a result, flanked around on the Ash with ease as well. So WySix now on their attempt at defense. They're going into the fireplace in the mining room, same as Supremacy did. Supremacy on attack, running Sledge instead of Twitch, but otherwise the same. As they try and hold. So, where are the cameras going from
Attackers need
Valkyrie
to locate and defuse as
for the
many bombs as
WySix
they can.
defense? That's all I really care about for these prep phases recently.
Well, it's something new, you know.
Exactly.
We've seen where people like to reinforce. We've seen the kill holes people like to make. We know where they're going to put the barbed wire. We've seen this so many times now, and it hasn't changed too much. I mean, every now and then teams try something a little bit different, but there's a pretty well set standard for where you want to cover for angles of fire and everything like that. But this is a new operator. It's definitely curious to see where people are going to start using
10
it.
seconds
Close
left.
down a window. Is looking to throw something
Five
outside,
5
perhaps?
seconds left.
And there's a lot of room to get creative.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must
They will
locate
throw
and
some.
defuse the bomb.
Stays to reinforce the window too. A little bit of a risk.
I really want to see the view on that camera. I feel like it's not that good.
Who's gonna be looking at it? Nobody. Alright. But I also agree. I feel like
It seemed like it kind of went behind the building and wasn't really going to do a whole lot of anything.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
So, we'll see. I mean, it is going to give good coverage of those windows if someone is rappelling up on them, like the Blackbeard did last time around, but no one in a position.
Door secured.
This time around, maybe we're doing a more standardized push towards the mining room instead of their B. I did like the fact that WySix were doing that and pushing a slightly different angle, but definitely did not execute it, I think, as anywhere near as much as,
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
or as well, sorry, as they had hoped. Good drone here on Tomato from Supremacy. Spray through the wall will tag him, but not finish him off too much. Down through his trapdoor escape. Follow. Good camera here. Spotting a lot of Supremacy players on the top floor as they're still trying to hunt this pulse.
God, he looks so goofy.
In Blackbeard?
Yeah, he's just so slow. With the shield out, he's dancing back and forth.
So, breach charges on the floor. Here's that verticality that we were expecting to see. Supremacy making the
I
use
mean,
of
almost the entire top floor can be looked through.
it. Yeah. There's Mater reveal himself. Zephyr, that's going to beat the shotgun in that kind of firefight every time, and he has a good kill, but it's taken them 2 minutes to do it, so there's not a lot of time left on the clock here. Supremacy got to make something happen, and what Raphael says he will do. Zephyr goes down. Jaeger tried to flank up, but did not time it very well and gets punished for it. This is how you watch your back. He opens up the wall by the red stairs too. Black Ops looking for a different angle, but Raphael will take down Lagon as well. They're not going to come in through this doorway. I suspect they've blown a hole to the left.
Flashbang out.
Do, and they will do anyway. Sangul comes in, but the shotguns are missed, and then he goes for the accidental knife.
That was just a panic there, I think.
I mean, okay, I understand that, right? So when you're in console, that knife button is
like,
lean
yeah,
to your left
right.
once you're ADS. But why would you even want to lean there? Like, that's no reason to try that.
I think it was more just like a tighten up, like a
Attackers
panic.
are activating
It's
the
Squeezed
just
it.
squeezed the entire controller at once, and
Right.
that's what happened.
Like, oh crap, just wasn't ready for him to come in at that exact moment. It happens.
Now it's all on Nitax. He's got 4 to
Nitax.
find and a diffuser to stop. He's being very slow about it. 45 seconds is not a long time.
No.
And the 2 mixes.
defenders eliminated.
Attackers win around number 2. Supremacy.
So
Comfortable.
far, yeah, Supremacy's happy to say we're still the 3rd place team and you're a new one, and we're going to dump on you a little bit right now.
Just making sure everybody knows they're the experienced guys.
And again, it was a slower push, like you said, by Supremacy, but it was still...
It's like we saw from Vitality,
they
right?
still made good time with it. You
Yeah.
know, and it wasn't... Vitality has a tendency to just get into all those positions, wait for that one little mistake, and then go. But I feel like Supremacy was just sort of creeping the whole time. Just creeping, and it was slow, but they were always moving closer. There was not a lot of time they were spending waiting at a doorway or waiting at a window or waiting at a drop down. It was kind of just like they're slowly moving the whole time.
And if they were waiting, it's because they were waiting for one of their teammates to just get that slightly better angle around the backside,
Exactly,
and then they
yeah.
still win. And yes, that's what we saw from Vitality too, every time. Alright, grab the position. And what happened when Vitality didn't wait for that? They died.
Yeah.
Crisco dropping down too early, or
Right, Chris, you're
whatever
way
it
too
may
early
be.
in that first round. Yeah, exactly.
But they quickly stopped that and comfortably secure the rest of the kills they did. Same thing happened to Supremacy, they're picking off the defenders one by one. But having won that first defense round with ease, they're on towards the top floor for the next bump. Bibu throws camera here again this time around. Throws it out a little bit prematurely and then straight up bounces back in. But he will pick it back up, throw another one out. There's the piano room. Window left exposed though. One up on the roof here too. Or is he even going to try? No, pull down this window and that will get it out onto the wall. This one should be pretty easy to spot.
Yeah, that's
and
gonna stick out like a
predicted
sore thumb
by the attacking team. Second one there in the main corridor, and in fact not going for one on the roof. Not the worst thing to do. I mean, it's pretty obvious to expect someone on the roof. You know you're not going to be peeking the skylight anyway.
right.
Don't need to see up there.
It's a very tough game to play, peeking the roof. So, and they have to come in. You know, they can't sit there and peek the skylight and peek the drop down forever. So.
No, but first kill already on the board for WySix then. Black Ops taking down Jaeger here, straight out towards the reading room doorway. It's a good start. Still got 4 to find though, and 2 minutes to do it in.
So he's getting antsy.
He is. Quite stand too still. Meta droning. Attacks droning. Lagon cautiously walking up the red stairs. He's going to meet a Tumic at the top of them. Safer can't come much further up because of the barbed wire. Lagon choosing now to go on his drone. Sees a Tumic, tags him with the drone, but of course we'll lose it. Safer still cautiously edging his way up. They're going to have heard him in the barbed wire by now. Attacks come off his drone. Matex still on his, and well, Black Ops is still here, but as you mentioned, Atsy just dancing around.
Let me in, guys. Are you ready? Come on. I'm gonna go in this door.
Mate goes straight into wait. They hear him come in, hear him drop down, but there's good cover there, and Sangro will be dropped down by Safer from the stairs. Raphael looking to peek out, but the first attacker is down in the backside, and very quickly, WySix. There we go. Lagon picking up 2. That was a far better attack.
Yeah.
Grabbing 2 here right inside the piano room, dancing around their shotgun blasts and making it work.
Again, I mean, that 99% of attacking is just, I get, obviously you have to be able to make the plays, make the kills, and win the gunfights, but a lot of it's just how well can we actually just go in as a team, like get in positions. It doesn't matter where, it matters where the positions are, but not necessarily hugely as long as they're not stupid ones. But it just matters on getting in at the same time, doing things, drawing the attention in the right order.
Yep.
You know, pull Rook's attention to the stairs so that the guy roping in can get in, and then now the attention's back on him so the stairs can move up.
And you had Thermite up on the window that Ash didn't go into. Ash went in one window, then there's Blackbeard on the stairs, Thermite on the other window. So either side of this Ash, Rook comes out and goes, I'm going to shoot. Oh god, there's one shooting me from both directions. Right. And yeah, secured the round.
Being able to sway the attention of the defending team while, you know, the person who's going to actually kill them doesn't have the attention.
So WySix, despite not winning the defense on the round below, have decided to go to the top floor for their second attempt. Interesting. See why. Or might see why in a minute. Not, depending how well this goes. They are, of course, running around setting up their defenses. Already out. They're going to blow a C4 hole from the back of the bar.
5 seconds to insertion.
Throwing this camera at a very similar location. If there's anyone spawning in the Park Alley, they will instantly see it.
Objective is to locate a bomb.
Let's find out. Bibu no, Raphael no, Sangro yes, and it's already been shot. So that camera's down and dead. Was on the wall, it's now gone. 2 people spawn there. So it's ambitious, and I like the try, but it did not work. Black Ops, his other 3 should still be up somewhere, though. Hanging around, Dexter setting up defenses, Lagon as well, but going to be the guy playing in piano. I like putting a 3 armor user in piano.
Right.
They normally attack from many different angles. This camera looks good outside, but doesn't see anything.
There's a lot of like penetrable stuff you can hide behind, and not a lot of places you really need to move. So
yeah,
to be able to take a few bullets and play a few different angles, definitely better with 3 armor.
Also got Rook in here to help him out. And the 2 of them should have it held. Netax inside the cigar room, holding the top of the stairs, similar to the Frost from the last round, even if that did not work out so well for Supremacy.
Where he's standing right there, he can definitely get shot by the skylight. When he was looking out towards the stairs there.
When he peeks?
Yeah, when he peeks the red stairs, he can definitely get shot in the feet. Now he's good.
When he's inside the sky room, shot. Not from the skylight. But the grain, yeah.
Yeah, that might.
Did that cover the drop? Wow, it's a lot of them dropping. Supremacy just dropped 3 people through the same trapdoor. Langrel going to run across and be immediately down by Netax. Zephyr and down they go. There's a kill going all over the place. Lagon's been downed inside the piano as well. Bibu's coming through the window, and Blackbeard's going to win that fight 9 times out of 10. Lagon down, Black Ops behind the bar, Meta on the far other end. They've got to find 3. It's not the worst task.
Got deployed.
Black Ops being very cautious. Meta has that doorway covered from quite a range. Diffuser being dropped inside piano room to get picked up by someone else, and they're starting to breach into the backside of the bar.
Here we go. Stay back.
Continuing for an piano. They're still looking for an angle. Of course, has that ACOG can watch a long way, especially now that wall's opened up, giving it all the way through. There's a shotgun right around this corner to his left. If he peeks too far, he's going to be ready for it. Here he comes, and no shield's going to stop that shot. Peeks around to try and find the next one. Doesn't quite see Thermite in time. Will get around behind it. Actually ends up shooting Atomic.
Oh,
but with the
he
team
almost
kill.
had it there, but that team kill definitely
Yeah, screwed him.
did him in.
With Raphael flanking, the team kill just handed this onto a silver platter for him.
Yeah.
Just had to be a bit more patient. His team even got the kill.
Right.
Frost did manage to round that up, and it would have been 2v1 if he hadn't downed her, but a little bit too much panic coming out.
Yeah. Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Shutting down his own Frost. Giving another round to Supremacy, and to be fair, what was not a particularly good attack round. Everyone running from a very similar direction, allowing WySix to, in theory, just line them all up and shut them down, but Supremacy were just that little bit quicker with each one of their shots. Only the 1 kill every trade. For our other off-stream game, Epsilon played that map comfortably, winning the first map house 5 rounds to 2. So again, our existing Pro League teams continuing the trend of being the dominant force.
Yeah, we seem to have a lot of shutout games going on right now, or close to it.
Although to be fair, that was an existing game. It was an existing game. So
Attackers have
someone
located
had
a
to do
bomb.
it. But Supremacy back onto defense of the train room and the mining room. Sorry, dining room, the mining room.
10
But
seconds remaining.
Dibu will be up and around, throwing his cameras out again.
5 seconds left before
This time he
insertion.
throws it more to the right. We'll give a better angle.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers
Rather than
objective
having
is
get
to
lost in the
defuse
dirt.
bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers
Yeah, you
recovered
definitely
the bomb
think
diffuser.
getting towards the outside corners of the. Hello.
WySix all spawned at the park alley again, and this time Zephyr made use of it instead of dying so fast. Peeking from the kitchen window, picks up the first kill onto a very important target of Blackbeard,
That's a big one to lose.
and gets out without a scratch. On to the next corner until the drone sees him, then we'll reposition. From Black Ops, made to journey, but is upstairs. Attacks, hanging on the wall, watching the window. Goon starts to blow a hole in towards the stairs. Top of the stairs, there is a player, cautiously edging his way around. Bibu hiding up there, but Sangrel is cautious and thinking about showing his face.
Swapping mags.
Not quite ready. by spraying downstairs. He now knows where Zephyr is. Taking that fight 1v1 though, this is the kind of situation where a good team will back each other up and not have to 1v1 it. He's very exposed, and all it means is he has to peek around outside. Now Black Ops gets straight upstairs and he's going to back up Lagon, who has already downed Sangrel. So secures the kill before heading back downstairs. Zephyr is low, but is still alive on the floors below.
Would you say he's still alive, but he's barely breathing? Praying to a god that he don't believe in.
Bibu hiding within the cabinet as Ash meters away from him. Imagine lets her walk in, drop down into the laundry closet. Sit here with Black Ops. Inside though, Netax is firing through the window and is actually taking the cap can down very low. Raphael has got to be cautious and gets downed and finished.
Just right around his head.
Black Ops has also finished off a Tumik. Now Bibu's going to have to drop down, has done so. He's right next to Meta. Meta knows about it, peeks into it, but it's a shotgun.
Oh, wow.
And will lose out because of it. Zephyr grabbing a double kill actually, and they're going to come in right as the plant's going down. Does finish the planter before it gets completed. Bibu is downed. Zephyr's the last man standing. Bibu crawling back towards the window. Interesting. Going for the information, I suppose. As Netax comes up behind. Netax switches to the shotgun because of the close range. Bibu right there on the floor next to him. He's going to push straight into the laundry closet. He knows Zephyr's low. Wow. And there's the call.
Defenders have been eliminated.
Kill. WySix evening it up then. Or on their way to it, I'm sorry. 3 rounds to 2. Knowing it's the only spot he could have been. Still getting a little bit sloppy, but definitely some more confidence coming out of the WySix here.
Yeah, they're making, I mean, definitely making better pushes. I feel like, I'm not quite sure. Their gunplay's just not quite as good as Supremacy's, but their organization is looking a lot better than the first couple rounds.
Yes, it's definitely more trades, better teamwork, and like backing each other up here.
But their defense is pretty
easily
lackluster.
Exploitable, yes. The angles just aren't quite right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
WySix on defense again. It's more going for this upper floor. Was decimated by a Supremacy push last time around. Ooh, from this drop down into the piano room from Cigar.
Yeah.
But ultimately fell at the final hurdle thanks to a team kill. It's interesting, by the way, that both teams using that same camera spot, but neither of them have ever killed
the camera there.
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't think it's really settled in as something to do.
I mean, to be fair, not so much for the pro teams, but for a lot of players,
5 seconds
still
left.
somehow, they don't seem to look for normal cameras on rounds. The amount of times I'll play a game at Platinum 3, Diamond level rank, and find outdoor spawn cameras still alive and use them to like shoot repellers and whatnot.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree.
Amazing. How did you see me? Didn't shoot the camera. Like, the fact that those aren't even shot by a lot of players right now, it doesn't surprise me too much that black bed cameras on, black eye cameras on hunted for.
Oh yeah,
But
I mean,
shouldn't.
Especially the amount of time it took for people to really start focusing on frost traps. You know, people complaining about those initially, and they're pretty easy to spot once it's become muscle memory to observe for them, especially once the standardized spots started becoming a thing. Like how
under a window.
Right. Like
am I
how
going in this
often
window?
in Oregon,
Let me look
though,
for a trap.
even in Pro League, how often in Oregon did we watch people just step on the same one over and over and over again before finally like registered? Oh, that's something we need to remember.
Bomb has been located.
Bibu on the windows right outside A then does have Jaeger right next to him on the inside. He hasn't got his shield up properly. If he gets peeked at the wrong moment here, it could work out badly for him. Now we know Jaeger's there. Please scoop in. You're not as covered as you think you are right now.
It is deceiving. I'll give
it
it
is deceiving,
that on.
That looks like it's covering his face, but it's not. You're missing the shots though. Elsewhere, Buck has been downed. Now, Rater is pinned in this corner. Low on the crosshair placement here, Bibu. Grenade gets immediately stopped by the Jaeger system, trophy system inside. Moves around. Netax taken down. That's the frost out. Bibu actually exposed that window here. Meta, they're still pinned in the corner from Fear. Should have heard Bibu come up to the roof there now. They've also managed to revive Tumik inside. Meta realizing he's safe to move and has done as a result. Blackos in behind the bar, has got that drop through if he needs to, has also got this crawl hole in towards A if he's required. Lagon heading down towards the white stairs. Zephyr, the last man, holding piano on his own. Supremacy slowed down a little bit more and are looking to now try and track locations a bit better with drones. I'll find one soon. Rayfield gets inside piano now that Zephyr's drone tows him a lot of his clear. He's going to see Zephyr in the backside. Bibu has pistol Blackos down.
Don't tell me we just missed a 1D.
Not a 1D. Wasn't a headshot. Zephyr being chased out. Zephyr's now on those windows as well. He has to fall back as while not so many kills are coming in, Supremacy are slowly gathering control. Bibu tries to drop inside on the bomb side, but Mato will not let that happen. Shuts him down. Dodges the shots from Sangor, but can't land his own in return too well. 20 seconds on the clock. Zephyr taking down Lagon with the flank. Raphael, though, were taken down by Safer. Still 3v2, and now Mater is shot down, and it's all on Rook. Safer behind the bar. He takes out one, looks to the left, and misses the next guy. Sangor will punish him for it. And it is another round on the box for Supremacy.
Just a little overzealous on that last peek by Rook there. Kind of stepped out, didn't really clear any of the room. Just kind of stepped out, looked straight right.
Yeah, Sangor sprinted back the other way with enough speed to catch him off guard. And well, Supremacy again, not quite as clean and clear cut as the opening rounds. WySix are definitely learning and adapting, but it's clearly new to them. They did a good job falling back and covering each other there once the drone started to find them. They started to back each other up, and we did see some trades coming through towards that last half of the round. But because they were already at a numbers disadvantage, the trade is always going to come out against them. Yeah,
I think I would say if you had something you have to work on, and having a strong attack with the defense that kind of just needs to be built up for them, that's not going to be the worst for them. I mean, I feel like a poor defense is kind of just, I mean, this is a third seed team from last season they're playing against, and they haven't played against them like this before, so they don't know what it's like to defend against an actual pro team, not just matchmaking or maybe some scrims, things like that they've set up. And they clearly have pretty good organization when it comes to their attacks, so I have a feeling we're going to see pretty big improvements from WySix as they learn all the teams and learn what it's like to defend against them, since their attacks are fairly strong.
Best defense is good offense. Someone's sponsored that.
10 seconds
4 rounds to 2 then. Supremacy looking to lock this last one out and take map number 1 before we head into Clubhouse as map number 2.
Camera in position.
Can they do it, though, as you mentioned? WySix have had successful attack rounds the last couple of times, and that has given them the 2 rounds they have.
Yep.
Can they do it again to force another defense chance? Maybe. So, camera set up. No shotgun this time from Bibu also. Got that MPX, and here comes Zephyr inside the front door, but he doesn't quite land the shot in time, and as a result, the follow-ups bounce off that face shield. Blackbeard makes it out safely this time around. Gonna be grateful to be alive. Makes his way up towards the reading room door instead. Much safer peek for him with that shield. Lagon coming up the white stairs again pretty quickly this time around. Actually manages to dodge around this barbed wire too, because it's not placed in the best of spots. Gets up, gets in, and is watching the reading room doorway. Outside it's still being pushed by Seafer. There is a smoke inside the reading room. Lagon goes around the corner a little bit too fast, and it hasn't been droned out properly. Bibu puts him down. Saif has to reposition now because of it. They found Jaeger running around here inside the bakery, and that's who Saif is going to hunt for. The drone has been killed, so he's got to be cautious of where he may be now. Saif pushes forward. Pinned the Jaeger inside the kitchen. He does grab one kill neck hack, but he tries to reposition. He runs straight into Safer, but he runs out of bullets. 20 shots is not enough, apparently. Zephyr grabs a second kill. Supremacy's defense just looks fantastic now.
And just as we give them that credit for their smooth attacks, their
smooth attacks stop.
Yeah, they went in completely one at a time. I mean, Blackbeard didn't play his advantage at all, just walking around the middle of the room.
Now.
Bomb located by attackers.
And it was hardly even a... I mean, they have a solid defense. They're very well dug in, Supremacy, but it was mostly just one guy kind of wandering around and taking them apart one at a time.
What did Mater even think he was going to achieve there?
I don't know.
How did he not realize that there might have been shot from inside that room? I don't know. Heading on into map number 2, Supremacy versus WySix. Now remember, of course, Supremacy having won the first map means they guaranteed 1 point out of this. They need to win the second map though if they want all 3.
Right.
WySix are going to try and stop them to grab themselves the point of their own, their first of the season. So
Doc, Rook, and Valkyrie, bam.
Doc and Rook picked up for WySix on their defense of this basement. They were running that Kapkan in defense of the last bomb site in that 3 armor use. This time they're going for the Doc instead. See whether or not he can be used for any actual revives, and we do see immediate Blackbeard pick then from Supremacy. Also seeing a Buck again. Definitely seems to be becoming very, very confident and staple pick of the Xbox meta.
I mean, he
throughout
got
the course of the day.
a lot of improvements really fast. He went from such a useless operator to, like you said, I mean, all that top-down play with the shotgun, and the fact that it is a shotgun. When you get those super close quarter engagements, he can decimate people, yet still have a fully automatic assault rifle to back him up as well. So he can kind of play with the ACOG and have the long-range game no problem, and then he can cover his super close-range game also with no problem with his own skeleton key. And then the 2 frag grenades, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah,
that's a lot of extra killing power, a lot of extra pushing power.
See, we've already seen him do multiple different kills, as you mentioned, from that range. One either with the assault rifle or with the shotgun. So we'll see.
Activating camera.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Reload.
I like the idea WySix's Black Ops had. Make a hole in the floor and put the camera in there, make it harder to spot it from the get-go.
Right.
But missed his own hole.
Some
So now, next camera then
10 seconds
in
remaining.
the strip club. Where are you going to put the remaining
5 seconds to
2?
insertion.
Third one in the
Camera
bar.
feed on.
Second black eye, but third camera total
Attackers
in the
have
bar.
recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is
And
to locate a
the
bomb
fourth
and
and final one
defuse it.
in the kitchen. So, got a lot of the trapdoors covered. Different angles of the push may come from. Locked away. And here comes the push. So, Supremacy sending Bibu towards the garage. Raphael going to drone first. Getting himself an information and opening on the bar as Zephyr has already got in very quickly. Thanks to the knowing he is safe.
Very
Mater and the first couple of shots have missed, but forces him back. Now they've got Jaeger there too. 2 of them defeat that stairwell. Zephyr goes upstairs, takes the camera out first, and then we'll blow, thinking about it, the floor underneath.
wait, nope.
Nope,
All
changed his
that.
mind. Waiting for more info for his team. Atomic standing in the lounge, unsure about movements. Angles opening up the bar, and while they haven't found any extra cameras yet, here comes the blast. Gets a sideline down in towards the doorway, which Mater was hiding in, but he is now safely moved away. Mater, heartbeat sensor, come back. He's going to cause that for everybody, or at least someone else. Think about peeking out.
Be a mistake. Don't do it.
Out he goes, but actually gets away from it.
got
Zephyr
impatient.
looks at the wrong moment. Cypher will be the first man down as Thermite picks him off through the bar, drop down, and then immediately heads down the stairwell himself.
A bomb has been located.
Angel still droning around in the bottom floor. Zephyr thinking about being the man to drop. He's going to smoke through the doorway first. That's it, Plume. And considers it. Atomic Garrett looking at the pit. Bibu going to be the man to drop then. Using the angle in his shield. Waiting for the smoke to clear, and then Suspect will peek on in. The grenade's going to go to the right hand side. Flashing in, bouncing it off. 4 and Flashbang's coming back against him. Raphael grabbing another kill on Mater. Now we start to see WySix falling apart. Lots of flashbangs in. That puts Bibu inside the room. He's already flashed one and will down her. Pistols are to finish her off, but they're all inside the room.
Really
Zephyr's prone behind the decks. There we see Doc just through the doorway, but can't quite land the shots in time. Has downed the Thermite. Lagon has also grabbed a kill in the tunnel. It's still 3v2. Attacks. No chance you're going to grab a headshot onto Blackbeard there, but he's Doc, so he gets himself up. Wisely stays crouched though. Lagon sprints across the gap. Looking for a push through and in. Ash is repositioned. Behind the desk is one. Looks to the right hand side, he knows there's another. Netax is taken down. Zephyr in the bar, drop down. Lagon getting himself downed. Netax is now going to do a lot of work against 2 on his own. Sees the foot of Sangor, but it's not going to be enough to put him down, and he's got to make a move fast with the amount of time he's got left on the clock. Has to come in through this same doorway where he was down by Blackbeard before, and surprise, surprise, Blackbeard did the same thing again.
And I feel like that was another one of those. They're just a newer team, and they, you know, most of their pro league teams have adapted to not reinforcing all three of those, and I think that's another big reason why. It's not just the sight holes they get from the beginning, but in the event that they make it in and plant in that corner, then in the event they get in and plant and make it around that corner and get there, and all three of those walls are reinforced, that really puts the defending team in a terrible spot, especially as we just saw with if Blackbeard happens to be one of the last people standing, because now he's got that desk to strafe back and forth, so he's virtually impossible to kill.
Yeah.
And there's no other push in.
I also would have liked to see, I mean, the C4 that Valkyrie threw, right? She threw it through and into the bar drop down. I would prefer to see her throw it on the door frame, and I feel it would have immediately have stopped that push in.
Absolutely.
Because they clearly were coming that way. They threw smokes, they threw all their flashbangs, they threw the grenades.
Yeah.
Definitely where they're going to come from. Stick a C4 in that door frame, suddenly they're not coming through.
Right.
Don't have to blow it up.
Yeah, you just
don't have to
it's
stir
there.
it. You just have it there. They're going to hear it beeping. They come through. There, fine. Blow it up. You got a triple kill. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to peek for that to happen.
Yeah. No, definitely. Completely agree. It's
Instead, she tried to throw it through and go for the early kills and whiffs it completely, and now they've got a free entry into the room.
right.
And
I think
she
that's
was
just-
using, I believe, the MPX too, not the shotgun.
Yeah.
Which was even worse when flashbang. At least if you were flashbang and shotgun, aiming roughly towards the door, just spam fire and do something. But with the MPX, while he tried to do the same, he just didn't know what the hell he was looking at.
Yeah.
So, small changes I think could have been improved, but
Something that even if they take the time to just go back and kind of rewatch some of the previous season and see what these other teams do, I think it would go a long way for WySix. Just sort of learn what's clearly been adapted through a full 2-month season last time with all these other teams.
So Chanka used then by Supremacy once more to open up holes from the B site in towards that corridor and making it a bit more of a death trap. Setting up a couple of extra cameras as well then. He actually took some damage there. Team just shot through a wall to make a kill hole and hit him, but we'll see if that comes to hurt him later on or not. And we have our first shield that isn't Blackbeard for WySix. They are bringing the Montagne. Where do they plan on using him? We also have Kafe here on IQ. As we mentioned, her gadget is a lot better now, but she was also picked before the patch just for the sake that she is a pretty good operator anyway.
Fast. Damn good weapons.
And they make use of her here. Here's Lagan pushing the tunnel as you suspected someone could, and as you said earlier, it's a case of, right, I'm in here, now I wait.
Right. But might not
So
be
he's
what
looking for that early peek and that quick kill. He takes a Tumic very low, but cannot stand the job. And as a result, he has to go back into hiding for a little bit. But now, Supremacy have to put some focus on this tunnel and be cautious of that angle the entire time.
And again, what they're doing would be perfect with Blackbeard, because you can work both of those two angles, and just as long as you slowly peek so you don't overextend yourself and give somebody the angle, you are invincible.
I was so hoping he got this drone around here. One shot would have downed Tumic. Instead, now he's going to try and peek him in his face instead. And Tumic
Bomb located by
dead.
I was going to say can see him, but apparently he can't. Lagan gets him down with a headshot first. Bibu now taking out a couple more drones. WySix is sending a second man through that tunnel. It is going to be the Montagne.
A little late to the party, but that's fine.
The smokes will hold Lagan out a little way. They extend the shield. Lagan sprints straight in before the shield. Now
confused by that
Netax
play.
is just here to do nothing, but Bibu has been downed from the hallway while trying to get the shot. It's finished off. Safer pushing through blue. Sees another man, sprays through the wall, doesn't land crucial damage. They take down Meta, and Raphael will push while he's on the reload. Still 3v1 as Netax is the last man standing. Supremacy done a good job collapsing as once again WySix push came from very split positions. As we see the new and improved double shield Montagne.
A lot of stuff going on there.
15 seconds to go.
For 15 seconds, he has to drop and put the pistol out. Raphael just stays hidden for a while though. Sangra's fallen on the back, so now he's spraying at nothingness. In he goes, through the smoke, through the spray, there for grabbing that kill, and once more, Supremacy's collapse was just there. WySix pushing from different locations at different times, and every time they did, Supremacy rotated to that next guy with perfect precision.
Right. I'm a little confused by that kind of tag out with Montaigne and Twitch there. Like, oh, thank goodness you're here to be a shield. Allow me to just run in now. You know, that was probably not the best thing they could have done together with the Montaigne and Twitch combo. At least draw a little bit of fire with the shield, have him step somewhat into the room so they try to deal with him, and then fly by with Twitch. That maybe.
Yeah, just let them all spray at the shield when they first see him, and then while they reload, then Twitch can fly by, or just something like that.
Yeah, get something moving there.
I don't know. Yeah, they paid for it with another round. They're down 0-2 again. Supremacy looking to run away with this game once more. Back onto their own attack of that basement again, then they will still run Blackbeard just like before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gonna have a better time holding now. WySix, you've got a bit more of an idea of where the attack's gonna come from. You should have something up your sleeve for it. Can you put a camera in the bar drop? Just like before.
Yeah, a lot of the same places still. I wonder if this will be like a constantly changing thing as teams finally start to tear apart all the common spots for the black eye placement. If it'll just constantly be a rotating meta. Like, okay, now we'll use this set of spots. Okay, now everybody kills them. All right.
Yeah.
You know, or if it'll.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
I mean, don't see it being too hard to just research a team's games,
Right.
or look where the cameras are placed, and instantly just kill them round to round.
Right. If you have, I mean, one alternate player or friends or people just keep your team manager or something like that, coach, whatever, trying to just, hey, these are the spots we keep seeing them every match. Should become pretty, because these teams are definitely repeating the exact same spots to a T, more or less.
Yep. Starting to push some pressure into the bar. Zephyr picks up the first kill for Supremacy, taking down the Jaeger roaming around. But a good quick peek from the stairwell from Meta, same place he was before, grabs himself a kill onto Sangrel, but Bibu's there to answer it. Didn't need to hang around any longer after getting that first kill, just had to fall back to safety and would have been fine, but
got greedy.
Got greedy and stayed. Bibu punished him for it. It's a sign of a good squad. Raphael then off his drone, Zephyr now inside. Quick towards the stairs just like before, and now patient while the rest of his team catches up.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Well, cameras are watching a couple of them. Netak's playing in the tunnel, watching blue. Negan has this good angle towards the kitchen drop down, but to be fair, team worth their salt don't use that drop down.
Right.
It's all about the bar and the stockroom, because the kitchen is way too dangerous for that very kill hole and the use of C4.
And where is Blackbeard right now? What's he doing?
Blackbeard is pushing the stairs with Zephyr's drone to help him out.
A bomb has been
See, I
located.
feel like
Slash being not sure about what the hell to do.
yeah.
So they've got a minute, so they've got a lot of time to decide where it is they want to push. Taking out some barbed wire on the stairs, and while it's still closed, thinking about growing some more barbed wire. Up and down they go. Once more then, through the bar drop they think about. Smoke comes in. Black Horse is sitting inside with his C4 in his hand again. Here comes the drop, Blackbeard goes in, C4 goes off. This time does grab one kill onto Ash, but Blackbeard's already in, so is Thermite. And while you're reloading that SMG, down you go. Raphael hiding in the corner, doesn't have the defuse this time. Lego will take down the Tumik, but on the pistol, and with Bibu's help, they take down Netax. Legon in the corridor, looking for another one. The pistol's there, and Bibu gets this one as well. Legon with a second drop down as Bibu. Easy headshots after the fake plant. He goes.
Kind of just messy from both teams there.
Yeah.
Messy defense that was flimsy, followed by a less messy because they won, but pretty unorganized attack by Supremacy.
There was definitely a lot of umming and ahhing about it from Supremacy.
Right, didn't seem like they quite knew where they wanted to go in from. Again, I think if they had swapped where Buck and Blackbeard were playing, I feel like they would have had better luck there, putting Blackbeard in that tunnel. And I'm surprised he hasn't been done yet.
So,
and that WySix is just opting out of him entirely.
yeah, I mean, I can see why now, right? They know it's going to be bar stockroom. They have shown that they like to run the Montagne, even if they weren't very good at using it on the basement attack. But now they've got to attack the bar and the stockroom, and well, I suspect we'll see them push the stockroom very heavily with this Montagne. But we'll find out. Tumik, first of all, going to set up his new Tachanka turret, making a big ass hole between the bomb sites here. Eventually, give him a sight line into B. How much C4 do they have? They only have 2 C4s though. Depending on where these players play, it might be a bit of a nuisance to actually try and deal with this Montagne.
I feel like the limit of only 1 shield for the season even more solidifies the fact that you do not need to take Tachanka to open something up, because as long as you have 1 C4, maybe 2 to be safe, a 3rd one can easily be used to open this hold up.
Yep. I mean, we've even seen teams now just not use C4 at all in this war with bomb site.
Right.
We'll see them use a shotgun, maybe, or even just a magazine or 2 from a normal gun to just fire a hole in that bottom left-hand corner where Tachanka is now.
And a big complaint before from console players was that shotguns weren't really selected very often, so they couldn't use them for remodeling roof walls and things like that.
I mean,
now
Rafael doing it here with his normal gun.
But now they're remodeling, or now they're running shotguns aggressively. There's plenty of shotgun ammo to spare, and there's really no need for that Tachanka pick.
Alright, so Bibu staying here inside the B stockroom with a shotgun and a C4 in hand, ready for what could be the Montagne coming. And on the camera outside, which I'm amazed is still alive, they can see all day. Like,
So
this is
obviously
such
placed.
a standard camera. when defending this bomb site, that is so basic spots.
Yeah.
Why no one has just turned around and have a quick scan of that wall, I don't know. But as a result, WySix's location is known to the world. Tanya gets the door open. Sends his shield now, starts blocking a lot of damage, dodges away a little bit so Ash can start firing into Raphael, and in they come. Around the corner, he knows there is Bibu. Zeph has grabbed a kill onto Lagon there, and Supremacy are already starting things off nicely in the strip club. Bibu cautiously waiting, almost peeks into Ash's free fire. She's trying to fire onto Raphael. Comes again, but once more isn't really blocking the shots. Here comes the C4, he wanted to bait it out, and it's a double kill.
Certainly not blocking that.
And triple kill.
Alright, Bibu.
Done.
See you later.
The Bibu show.
Yeah. I wonder if that super obvious camera had any help in that. Look at it.
You can see it. Clean as day. It's not even on the wall, it's on an orange or beige box.
Right.
I don't know what really to say to that bit.
Guys, I think I have dead pixels on my screen.
It's like, they also, also in trying to bait that C4 out, like, you knew it was coming.
Right.
You went in with that shield first to intentionally draw him around the corner to throw it. And then you don't fall back in a sense that either Ash couldn't shoot past you and kill him when he throws it, or more importantly, she's not far enough away already that if it goes off, it only kills the one person.
Right, exactly.
It went off, and it got the double kill.
It killed 2, and the 3rd person was practically in range to die from it as well, and still well within range to die to a semi-auto semi-auto shotgun. I mean, you've got assault rifles, you've got ACOGs, play back. Use all that extra.
Maybe if you sat right up against the wall to avoid that C4, you'd have seen the camera.
Bumped into it or something.
Yeah, just smashed it with your head.
Right.
Not even known.
Oh crap! My butt smashed it.
Firing your weapon, just smash it with the recoil. Down into the basement goes the WySix defense once more.
It's the reverse sweep, here it comes.
Yeah, so desperately for it to not be a whitewash. Looking to force the overtime by getting 4 rounds on the trot. Taking out a couple of drones while they hunt around here before he puts his cameras down, so that slight change of locations might stay hidden.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
From Supremacy has worked every single time so far, and to be fair, they haven't really changed it that much.
Yeah.
They did lose a man in the bar last time, but they immediately got the kill back under Meta. They took down a room quickly, and then they dropped through the bar dropper, rushed into church, and stomped over the defense.
Well, it was just like we said with Vitality versus Men's. They're a high seed team. if they are working on new things, why bust them out early if they can just keep repeating the exact same things and winning? And at a 4-0 game, they can pretty much do whatever they want at this point.
The plus side I will give to Black Ops here is he is running the shotgun now instead of the MPX, so should the same rush come through, he should be in a better place to hold it. They're also putting a lot more defense here, or emphasis on this trap. They've got Pulse underneath it with his C4, and he's going to miss it completely. Just again, a little bit too keen. Didn't wait long enough for the thermite to actually be planting. That heartbeat moved every single time he spotted it. No point was it static on the trap. And it was Blackbeard as well, not even thermite. Now there's a big hole in there, means they've got to back away. Here's thermite up the drone, planning forward. Ash making a hole at the bottom of the stairs again. But making holes in the kitchen. Here comes the thermite to finally blow this hole. It's not even a penetrable floor, if I remember correctly.
It's not. It is not.
Trapdoor blown, immediately spraying through the doorway. Mater is very close to the right-hand side of it. Now there's G. Black Ops is around the corner, and to be fair, is in a dangerous position for a potential lethality. Mater takes some damage from a grenade that was dropped down and rolled through the hole before the smoke, then does back away to relative safety, but he's just trying to heartbeat through the smoke. Full spray coming out from Beer Boot as he comes open up a couple of the doorways. Down they go. FAL drops first and goes in towards the main hallway. Down the camera. In towards the gold is safer. There's no hole there at the moment though. But on the wall goes the thermite charge. Bibu down safer as he makes a hole in the wall. The thermite will go off, and that's a hole into church that previously WySix have not had to deal with. They adapted a little bit to the bar dropper, but now they've got to adapt to this. In comes Wraith. The shotgun will trade down for down, but now they're pushing onto Mater as well, and he's quickly killed off by the Bibu push. Inside comes Netax, and this time around he wins that fight. Moving 1-for-1, but Sangro getting inside before he gets flanked will finish him down. Safer is the last man standing now for WySix. Only teammate is down, but not out. Now he's out.
15 seconds remaining.
Atomic and Zephyr have 15 seconds to kill off the one remaining defender. He's in the hallway of the bar dropper, and Atomic will win that trade.
There it is.
There's Supremacy, 5-0.
A little bit less of that potential we thought we saw with WySix last map.
Yeah, a little bit less.
A little bit less.